Welcome to this Cortex Learning blog. This is tutorial number 2 of 9 on CESA 2 Input Basics. What we want to do here is to show you what sort of resources are available to help you when you need reference or need some help. There are a number of documents that ship with the CESA 2 product. The first one is a user guide. We have an applications guide and a quick reference guide. I want to quickly take you through those as we go through. Okay, so here is the screen that you see when you open up CESA 2. If you click the Help tab, you'll notice that there are quite a few help documents that are available through the program. First one that I want to open up is the user guide. This is a PDF file, and it is basically a fairly dry manual on what's shipped with CESA 2. It includes licensing information, basics on how to get started. It's a good reference on all of the detail that's in the program. A lot of the useful stuff here is in, for example, how to configure your files, what the piping screens look like, and so on. We'll be going through a lot of this ourselves as we go through these tutorials. It will go through the structural steel modeler. There's buried pipe modelers, static analysis, dynamic analysis, and so on. One of the important things that it lists is the file sets. This shows all of the files that CESA 2 uses, the files that are important for the analysis and so on. It also shows where they're located, so that's an important thing. The second documentation I want to show you is the applications guide. This is in fact what I think is one of the more useful aspects of CESA 2. What it does is it provides examples of different configurations in CESA 2. So for example, if you're looking at or wondering how bends are set up in CESA 2, you can go to this guide and find out all about bends, how to configure them, what the important parts are, and it gives you examples of what screen input is required. For example, if we have a look at anchors, you'll see here that there's a bit of discussion on what anchors are and how to set them up. Likewise, flexible nozzles. If you want to put in a flexible nozzle on a vessel, this tells you how. Restraint settlement is another case. There's lots of different cases here of how to set up different configurations in CESA 2. The third one I want to show you is the quick reference guide. This, as the name implies, is quite a short document. It's very handy to get into when you're looking at setting up the program. It has licensing information, how to set up hardware locks, network installations, so on. So it's a good reference guide for people who are wanting to set up the program. One of the things I find most interesting or most useful on a day-to-day basis is to look at the code stresses. There's a section at the tail end of this guide that shows what the code equations are for each of the different codes in the program, and this is good for just double checking your results and getting a feel for what's important. Okay. One other aspect of help that is available is the discussion forum. So if we have a quick look, I'll bring up the page here. It's on www.coaid.com. If you navigate to there, click on Support, Discussion Forums, you'll be presented with a page that provides you with a whole lot of resources here for discussion forums, I should say, for CESA 2, PV Elite, Tank, all of the ICAS products that are available. There's a search facility, so we can search for, say, for example, mil tolerance, and we'll be then presented with a list of discussions where mil tolerance is talked about by the different contributors. We'll see on the right-hand side that there's all the programs involved. So we can select just CESA 2, again type in say mil tolerance, select that it's in the subject and the body, and that we want to see everything that's been discussed say in the last year, and submit. And lo and behold, we're presented with a list of discussions in the last year that contain the words mil tolerance. If we open up one of these, we can see, for example, that there's been a bit of a discussion going on between a user and the members of the COAC or Intergraph support staff, and we can follow through that conversation and learn a little bit about mil tolerance or whatever topic we're interested in. Okay, so the other resources that are available to you are, of course, this blog, and of course, your first point of call for people who are current on maintenance is to call us here at Cortex. Our number and our email details are shown on the screen.